Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Welcome to Mathematics with Shahab Yaqub. In today's video, we'll be focusing on sketching cubic functions. So let's look at the syllabus. The syllabus states that we should be recognizing, sketching, and interpreting graphs of the following types of function. Linear is done, quadratic is done, reciprocal is done, exponential is done, and now we are focusing on cubic. There are two different variations of cubic. The first one is an x cube term. It's multiplying with a constant, and then a constant is being added. The second one is of the format: there is an x cube term, there is an x squared term, there is an x term, there is no constant over here. And these are the two different formats. I have written it over here. So let's first understand the basic idea of cubic. So first of all, let me add a page over here and let me plug in some values. When we talk about y is equals to x cube, if x is, for example, 2, y is 2 cube, which comes out to be 8. If x is negative 2, y is negative 2 cube, which comes out to be negative 8. If x is 0, y is 0. That means when x is positive, the cube is positive. When x is negative, the cube is negative. When x is 0, therefore y cube is 0. So this is x and this is x cube. We are comparing this. Positive is giving me a positive value, negative is giving me a negative value, 0 is giving me 0. So now when I look at the grid, and let me draw a grid over here. So now this is the first quadrant. This is first quadrant. That is the second quadrant. That is the third quadrant. That is the fourth quadrant. That means when x is positive, y is positive. So the graph of y is equals to x cube should be over here. Similarly, when x is negative, y is negative, it should be also over here. Plus, don't forget that there is a turning point at the origin. So now the graph would be somewhere over here, coming up like this, passing through this, and then going down. Now, that is just showing you the idea. Basically, it's like this. So let me draw the graph of fx is equals to x cube. Let me do it in steps. So first of all, I have drawn like this. Let me choose a red color over here. And then another portion like this, and that's how the graph would look like. What happens if there is a negative sign on the outside? Therefore, it would be like this and like this. So let me label over here. This is top right. So this is top right of the graph. It's going till bottom left, and it's passing through the origin. This one is starting from top left, going till bottom right, and it's also passing through the origin. That's how the graph is drawn. So now let's focus on this. fx is x cube already drawn. Let me draw it once more. So this is like this is like this. And then negative x cube, this thing goes up like this thing goes down like this. And 2x cube, this will become more steeper. So therefore, let me draw it more steeper. Let me draw it more steeper towards y-axis. So this is the y-axis. It will get more steeper towards the y-axis, more steeper towards the y-axis. And this is negative 2x cube. It's the reflection of the above. So something like this, something like this. Y is equals to half x cube. It will get flatter. So something like this, something like this. Y is equals to negative half x cube. It will get flatter. We have seen this thing in quadratic. So let me remind you people over here. If we have the graph of fx is equals to ax cube, if a is greater than 1, it gets steeper towards y-axis. And if there is a negative sign, we know that is reflection in x-axis. So basically, it's a combination of these two. Make it steeper and then reflect in x-axis. Very simple. Over here, if we have y is equals to ax cube and a lies between 0 and 1, it will get flatter towards x-axis. I think over there I've written y-axis and this is reflection, all good, and so on. What if it is negative half? So first make it flatter, then reflect in x-axis, and then you get this thing. So this is then reflection in x-axis. All good, all clear? Now something moving up and down, x cube plus 1. So if I draw x cube over here, so let me draw the x cube in red, and then plus 1. So it will be shifted 1 unit up like this. And then over here, this red part was going down like this. So now this green part should be going down like this. Got the idea? These two are parallel. These two are parallel like this. So the green one is this thing. Let me highlight it. That's the green one. That's the red one. Let me also draw once again a green one and then a red one. Okay, so now let me label it properly. So the green one is fx is x cube plus 1. The red one is fx is equals to x cube. Focus on the turning point. This is 0, 0. Now it's becoming 0, 1. And over here, let me again draw this thing that is x cube like this in red color. So the x cube is like this, and now it's minus 1. So now shift it up, down like this. And then this x cube goes like this. This negative, this x cube minus 1 will go like this. Hold for a second. Okay, now label it. So this is the origin 0, 0, and this is 0, negative 1. And this is fx is equals to x cube minus 1. This is fx is equals to x cube. All good, all clear? Moving up, moving down. Translation. Negative x cube plus 2. So negative x cube, first draw this thing and let me place this thing properly over here. So negative x cube blue marker, and it's going like this. And then negative x cube plus 2. So negative x cube is moved up to like this. Let me actually just copy this. And let me paste it over here. Let me change the color. And now you can have a very nice idea about it, something like this. And then let me again change to blue color, like this. And then negative x cube was like this. And this thing should be like this. And let me mark the things. So this is 0, 2. So this is 0, 2. This is 0, 0. So the blue one, that is y is equals to negative x cube. The purple one, that is y is equals to negative x cube plus 2. Similarly, negative x cube, negative 2. So negative x cube, that goes like this, that goes like this. Negative x cube, negative 2, something like this. Hold for a second. Okay, good enough. So therefore, this is 0, 0, and this is 0 and negative 2. Blue one, that is y is equals to negative x cube. Purple one, that is y or fx is equals to negative x cube, negative 2. Got the idea? 2x cube plus 1, just a bit steeper, nothing special. So this is 2x cube for a second. So this is 2x cube like this. The red one is 2x cube and then plus 1. So now this is like this green thing and then green thing like this. So the whole thing is the green one. Just focus on the asymptote. This, not the asymptote, the turning point. So this is 0, 0. This is 0, 1. And 1 minus 2x cube can be written as negative 2x cube plus 1. So draw negative 2x cube in blue color, like this, like this. Let me make it better. No, not cutting again, something like this. Okay, that is better. And then +1. So now the purple thing, let me just copy this. Style, and then color, and then purple, something like this. And let me copy this. Of course, you cannot do it like this in the exam. So you have to just do this. This is +1. And no, not this. Let me just erase this thing. Let me erase this part. Let me choose blue color. Something like this. Choose purple color, something like this. Okay, good enough. So therefore, this is 0, 0. The blue one is y is equals to negative 2x cube. The purple one, y is equals to negative 2x cube +1. So this is 0, 1, and this is 0, 0. Sometimes you have to factorize. So now over here, this is an x that's missing. I corrected it. Okay. So now when you get a scenario like this, so first let's learn about factorizing this. So let me just copy this and let me add a page over here. So this is about factorization. Let me write it over here. Let me also choose this thing. And yes, there is a lot of variety in cubic. Some of it is part of the syllabus, some is not. So now this is of the form. What is written at the top? Let me show you over here. So now this thing is done thoroughly. And ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx basically becomes x, ax squared plus bx plus c. So this is a single x, and then there is a quadratic over here. So now we are focusing our attention on this thing. So now let's learn how to factorize these things. So the focus is on factorization of a cubic thing without a constant term. So let's take x common. That is x squared minus 5x plus 6. Let me factorize x squared minus 5x plus 6, which is x squared negative 2x negative 3x plus 6, x bracket x minus 2 minus 3 bracket x minus 2, which is x minus 2, x minus 3, all good. So this is x, x minus 2, x minus 3. And similarly over here, this is x common, x squared minus 16. This is difference of two squares, a squared minus b squared. That is a plus b into a minus b. So therefore, this is x, x plus 4, x minus 4. Now, if I say, let y equals to x bracket x minus 2, x minus 3. So now this is extra stuff that I've done over here. Let me just draw a line like this so that this is shielded. And if I'm looking for x intercepts, that means y is equals to 0. So therefore, x bracket x minus 2, x minus 3 equals to 0. Each bracket equal to 0. Bracket over here, therefore x is 0, therefore x is 2, therefore x is 3. These are known as roots of equation. Roots of equation, x-intercepts, solution of equation y is equals to 0. There are three names for this. Similarly, over here, let y is equals to x cubed minus 16x, which is x squared minus 16, which is x plus 4, x minus 4. And again, if y is 0, therefore x is 0, therefore x is negative 4, therefore x is positive 4. I hope this is all good, all clear. And these are roots of equation. Now, how do you sketch based upon this? So there are two things that you should remember. That is, when sketching a cubic, There is something of the form y is equals to ax cube, and then y is equals to, let me write it properly, y is equals to ax cube plus minus a constant b. So it moves up. If it's plus b, it moves up. If it's negative b, it moves down. And keep in mind that a is positive and b is positive. So we are working with this. If there is a negative sign minus ax cube, it flips down. So I'm just writing everything together. Hold for a second. Now, when it's ax cube, the graph starts from top right and goes till bottom left. If it's negative x cube, the graph starts from top left and goes till bottom right. If it's ax cube plus b, and if a is positive, just ignore the a is positive. If b is positive, that is for sure. So if b is positive, it will move up and it will move down. All good, all clear? And then the next type is this thing. Y is equals to x common ax square plus bx plus c. Over here, focus on the roots. That's one thing. Focus on the coefficient of x cube. If it's positive versus negative, if it's positive, top right till bottom left. If it's negative, top left till bottom right, or vice versa. So TR, T for top, B for bottom, R for right, and L for left. Because afterwards, someone would be commenting, sir, what's the meaning of all this? So I'm just writing it over here. So now that is how it's to be done. So now when we have this thing, what are the roots? This is x minus 2, x minus 3. So let me write over here. This becomes x minus 2, x minus 3. And now there are three roots. So first of all, coefficient of x cube is positive, top right till bottom left. Let me also write over here. Coefficient of x cube is positive, top right, bottom left. Coefficient of x cube negative, top left, bottom right. So this has to be there. At the same time, it would pass through these things. So let me grab a thick red marker. Positive 2, positive 3, and 0. Positive 3, positive 2, and 0. That's how the sketch is drawn. All you need to do is to mark the roots. So therefore, this is 0. This is 2. This is 3. It's not drawn to scale. This is top right. This is bottom left. Got the idea? X cube minus this thing, that is x square minus 16x, x minus 4, x plus 4. Now, the coefficient of x cube is this, and the roots, let me write over here, that is 0, 2, and 3. It has to pass through the roots. The roots over here, that is 0, negative 4, and plus 4. And coefficient of x cube is positive. So therefore, again, let me draw. This is negative 4, 0, and positive 4. Positive 4, red marker. Got the idea? So now mark this thing. This is negative 4. This is 0. This is positive 4. That's how this is to be done. So I hope this is all good, all clear. Already factorized. Now focus on the coefficient of x cube. This is positive. This is negative. This is positive. Therefore, coefficient of x cube is negative. Therefore, top left till bottom right. And what are the roots? Equate each to 0. Therefore, this is 0. This is 1. This is negative 3. So negative 3, 0, and 1. Let me write in the proper order. First write negative 3, then write 0, then write 1 over here, then this comma over here, then this comma over here. Got it? So negative 3, 0, and 1. And it's negative. Be careful. So therefore, this is negative 3 and then 0. Hold for a second. Okay, that's a nice one. Like this. Okay, so I can make it more steeper like this. Okay, that is a nice one. So therefore, this is 1. This is 0. This is negative 3. All good, all clear? Something like this. Again, focus on this. This is positive. This is negative. This is positive. coefficient of x cube is negative top left till bottom right. And what are the roots? Roots are x is 0, x is 1, x is 4. 0, 1, 4. So now let me grab this thing. And then, okay, I think that's good enough. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 4, but I made a mistake. I drew it with a positive thing. So let me go to it again. A blue marker. Something like this. Shift it a little bit like this. Okay. And then, okay. So I think that would do the job. I can make it a little bit better. Okay, that is better. Top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right. And now some past paper questions. The first one, just the shaded one that I have marked. Expand and simplify. So this is the new thing in the syllabus, multiplying out 3 brackets. So therefore, this is x minus 2 remains as it is. First, multiply these two. 4x into x, 4x square. 4x into minus 5, negative 20x. 1 into x, that is x. And this is negative 5. First, simplify on the inside. 4x square minus 19x minus 5. No harm in double checking. 4x into x, 4x square. 4x into negative 5, negative 20x. 1 into x, that is positive x. 1 into negative 5, that is negative 5. Negative 20 plus x, negative 19x, negative 5, 4x square, all good. Now multiply it out. X into, let me choose another color. X into 4x square, that is 4x cube. X into negative 19x, negative 19x square. X into negative 5, negative 5x. Underneath it, I'll multiply with negative 2, that is negative 8x square. That is positive 38x, and that is positive 10. It's easier to add this way. So therefore, this is 4x cubed, negative 19, negative 8, that is negative 27. This is negative 27x square, and this is plus 33x plus 10. So this is 4x cubed minus 27x square plus 33x plus 10, and no harm in double checking once again. So x into 4, that's 4x cubed. X into negative 19, negative 19x square, negative 5x. The signs are good. Negative 2 into 4, negative 8. Negative 2 into negative 19 plus. Negative 2 into negative 5 plus. This thing is there. This thing is subtracted. This thing is added. And this thing is there. This is all good, all clear. Factorize, the opposite of expansion. So take x common, and what do we have? 2x squared minus 3x minus 20. Carry out middle term factorization on the side. 2x squared minus 3x minus 20. That is 2x squared. 2 into 20 is 40. 8 and 5. So negative 8x plus 5x minus 20. That is 2xx minus 4 plus 5x minus 4. Let me make it thinner. So this is x bracket 2x plus 5 and x minus 4. So this x minus 4, 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5, x minus 4. So this is x minus 4, this is 2x plus 5, and this is x. Sketch the graph. Now this is from this new specimen paper. This is specimen paper for question paper 2. And of course, this can even come in paper 1. Nowadays, there is no restriction as such, except for the calculator thing. And that applies to only little thing. Paper 1 and paper 2 is now the same. So now, first of all, what is the coefficient of x cubed? That is positive, top right till bottom left. And then what are the roots of the equation? So x is 0, x is positive 4, x is negative 5 over 2. So now negative 5 over 2, positive 4. Let me choose a red color. And then it's like this. Okay, the first thing, that's good enough. And I think it's a perfect graph. So this is negative 5 over 2. This is 0 and this is positive 4. And that's how the graph is drawn. Top right, bottom left. All good, all clear? Expand and simplify, straightforward, nothing special. For each sketch, put a ring around the correct type of function. So there are 3 roots over here. Actually, this is 2, but this is cubic. Why? Because it's a repeated root, but that's not part of the syllabus. As long as you see from top right to bottom left, something like this, or top left to bottom right, it's a cubic. Of course, it's not linear. It's not quadratic. It's not reciprocal. It's not a power function. So of course, it has to be cubic. What kind of function is this? This one we just studied, and this one is reciprocal, studied a video earlier. This is not part of O-level math syllabus. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. By the way, this is an Igcse paper. I took the information from there. Now, another nice question, multiply it out. So x plus a into x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. First, multiply it out. This is x plus a. This is 2x squared. X into 2x, 2x squared, x into 3, that is 3x, 2 into 2x is 4x, 2 into 3 is 6. This is 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. This is multiplying with x plus a. Now further multiply it out with x into 2x squared, 2x cubed, 7x squared plus 6x. Multiply out with a, that is 2ax squared. This is 2a into 7, that is 7a x, and a into 6 is 6a. If I add this up, so this is 2x cubed, and the coefficient of x squared is 7 plus 2a. The coefficient of x is 6 plus 7a, and the constant term is 6a. All good? Now compare with this thing, which is 2x cubed. This is 2x cubed plus bx squared. So this is x squared into b, plus cx, so that is x into c, plus actually negative 18. So now first thing first, just focus on this. Let me use a highlighter. So just focus on 6a and negative 18. So very first thing, 6a is negative 18, a is negative 3. So a is negative 3. The next thing, over here, the blue thing, that is c. The blue thing, the blue highlighter. Therefore, C is 6 plus 7a. So that is the red one. Hold for a second. So now 6 plus 7a is C. 6a plus 7, 6 plus 7a. 6 plus 7a equals to C. 6 plus 7 into minus 3 equals to C. 6 minus 21 is equals to C. C comes out to be negative 50. C comes out to be negative 50. And B is 7 plus 2a. So B is 7 plus 2a. That is 7 plus 2 times negative 3. 7 minus 6 is 1. Therefore, B is 1. Therefore, B is 1. And let me put another color over here so that you can have a good idea what exactly am I doing. So now this is the third thing. That's how you solve it. You compare coefficient, you give the answer. Show that the equation can be written in this form. Now this is again expansion. Let me do it again. X minus 4. And this is x plus 1, x minus 2. Therefore, this is x minus 4 into x squared minus 2x plus x minus 2. That is x squared minus x minus 2 into x minus 4. Again, multiply in x into x squared is x cubed minus x squared minus 2x minus 4x squared plus 4x plus 8. If I add it up, what do I get? X cubed is x cubed minus x squared minus 4x squared minus 5x squared. Negative 2x plus 4x, that's plus 2x. And last but not the least, that is 8. That is 8. So this is written. Now, what they have done is that they have made you expand this. And now they're asking you to sketch it. So now we already have the factorized form. So coefficient of x cubed is positive and the roots of the equation, that is minus 4 becoming plus 4, minus 2 becoming plus 2, and plus 1 becoming negative 1. So there are 3 roots, 1, 2, and 4. negative 1, 2, and 4. So again, from here, from here, from here. So 4 and 2 like this. Okay. Something like this. It's not drawn to scale. So therefore, this is negative 1, this is positive 2, this is positive 4, this is top right, this is bottom left. That's how the graph is drawn. And that completes this thing. The next exponential function, the video is already there. Stay tuned for more content on mathematics with Shahab Yaqub, and let me know what you feel about this video. Take care, everyone.